Let me tell you mine. I come from the village. So, kujua nakuja university, Nairobi.
Nairobi.
Something else. Yeah. Nairobi.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nikki.
I'm Gloria.
And today we have a special guest with us. Introduce yourself.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Brian.
Brian, come.
He's called Dimo.
Dimo is a nickname.
Dimo,
Yeah.
Yeah. And on today's episode, we will talk about our campus life.
Oof.
Expectations
Versus reality.
Yeah.
So, I bet all of us was so.
Okay, for the sake of context, we were in the same campus and in the same class. Yeah, that's why we consider him as our guest, because we were very good friends.
Yeah.
So, Dimo, what was your expectation when you found out you were coming to campus?
I had some joy. I was to be an engineer. To be an engineer. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Because I had a dream. I had a dream to be an engineer.
Okay, nini ilikufanya utake kukuwa engineer and not anything else?
Nikiwa shule, mwalimu wa physics aliniambia kuna power, kuna talent like
potential.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So, hiyo psych moral ikakuwa na bidii kusema nataka kuwa engineer. Nataka kuwa engineer. Unaona? Yes. Kumbe ni engine bwana.
And Nikki, what was your inspiration of coming to campus and the course you did?
Okay, I think my expectations were a bit high.
Yeah.
Because there's so much joy that comes when you get when you get that opportunity to go to university.
Yeah.
Because this is something you've been looking forward to your whole life, and from the tussle of high school had so many rules, and you're proceeding to the next chapter of your education. So I feel I was very expectant. I wanted maybe that freedom and maybe getting to study what I want, because I felt probably whatever I was learning in high school was too much, not knowing what was awaiting me was more than what I was expecting.
I know that. Let me tell you mine. I come from the village. So, kujua nakuja university, Nairobi. Something else.
Yeah.
Nairobi. I was like, nimefika.
It was not Shambalama.
Hapo ilikuwa umefika. Like, watu wanatokanga Nairobi wakirudi huko kwa village wamevaa jeans. So, my picture of Nairobi was like, nitarudingi home kutesa. Yeah. And also, nilidhani, now that I've come to campus, the syllabus imekuwa thinned.
Yeah.
I won't study much. Yeah.
I guess your syllabus caught me too. But the course we studied was okay. For context, we studied a Bachelor's of Science in Applied Physics and Computer Science. It took us. I don't know. I don't even really know if it's actually 4 years or. For some of us it took us quite long to get to the finishing line.
And we didn't even know to get finishing line.
Yeah, but all in all, you're grateful. But there are some of those moments, which were very, the highlights.
Mambo ni mengi.
Yeah.
Okay, your first week in campus. How was it? I'll go first. So my first week in campus, I come from the village. In the village, my mom was this strict person, so you have to dress decently. Nakuja campus, nikivaa nakaa mshamba. still anyway nilikuwa mshamba, but sasa now it was even worsening the situation. So my first week in campus basically ilikuwa kushangaa. So hostels za madem ziko karibu na za maboy hivi.
Culture shock kama.
Exactly. And then okay, it was all like women can dress in short things and nobody will tell them anything. Yeah, and also for me, I was like, for the first time, if I can fail to attend classes and nobody will question me, that was a wow.
Yeah.
Hostel ama dom?
That was the hostels where dom near campus.
Na sasa ulisahau kaita dom.
Anyway, first week in campus.
The first week. Personally, I actually remember my first week. Okay.
Nikki, I can remember. You see, Nikki had a certain orange top. Yeah, orange top. A black trouser. It was orange full.
I don't know.
Black trouser and isi vitu zilitangaje. Boots. Exactly. And glasses. I can't forget glasses.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
And you are serious.
Hey, really?
You meant business.
I meant business. Really?
Yeah.
Do you have friends?
I didn't really have friends at the beginning. But I tried making friends. But I don't know. It was difficult making friends at first. You know, yeah, it's difficult making friends for some of us. You know, it's difficult. You know, unaenda ku approach mtu aje, mtu mwingine anakutoka. You know, there was the force issues now.
You are scared.
Yeah, with a person who does not relate to you.
Hata
You know,
mwenye mjui.
yeah, and you're in a new environment, so you have. But all in all, you had to find a clique or a group. You know, you relate to.
My first week.
Your first
Your
week.
first week.
It's funny, you're gonna laugh.
Yes.
We are here for the tea.
Because it was funny. In fact, I didn't have a smartphone. Someone wanted to send for me a timetable using Bluetooth. A button phone.
You know, it's Nikki who even taught me that if you want to open a document, you must have Adobe something.
Adobe Reader.
Yeah, there's Adobe a certain small phone, and so I came. Hey, Nikki, this phone is not even opening the timetable, so I can relate to the most story. Yeah.
So how did you survive, given that you didn't have a smartphone, the essential need of it?
I had to share a phone with a roommate. In fact, he was from a different department.
Which department?
Mass communication.
Oh, okay, that's so different.
I had to text the class rep to send for me the timetable on his WhatsApp.
Okay.
That was tough.
I don't know.
That is not even fun.
That's
not even fun.
I don't understand how to study the timetable. I don't know the abbreviations.
Sure.
It was
You're just
tough.
looking like.
You didn't have somebody
What
to
is
tell you
Yeah.
this and this.
So I had to go to the department's office.
You are so serious.
I don't
Serious.
know where the class is.
In campus. In campus.
With a jacket and a muffin.
And the green jacket and the red muffin.
It was
It was green.
Gray jacket with boxes.
Yeah,
With
it
a
was
muffin.
Ah, okay.
In fact, I used to know. I didn't wear shoes. Some Crocs, yeah. A Crocs bag.
And a muffin.
Yeah,
Always.
muffin.
Always.
Dimo was a small boy. Dimo, he was literally small.
But I think even I was quite small. I was
Not
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
looked mature, but
Yeah.
Dimo looked so humble
Last
until we approached him. This guy was fire. Yeah.
Was the class last one.
The last
Last born.
Last born.
Who's last born?
Because I was the youngest.
Who told you you were the youngest?
How do you know you are how did you know you are the youngest?
Youngest.
If I have your birth certificates.
Kujipendekeza. Yeah. Okay. So that's all about our first week. And so, was your how did you attend your classes and so on?
Okay. I made friends. In
Yeah.
fact, I had a nice friend, Young.
Sure.
He used, because he was close to me, the neighbor, close to my room. Now, when it's class time, he used to knock to my door, and that's how life updated.
That was a very, very good friend. You know?
Yeah, that was so good of him.
Hey, having somebody to, that was, a good one.
Okay, for me, I think I was not even ready to learn. I was conserved. I was like, what anchukuliaje? So, the first thing like timetable yangu haifunguki, and I had this small phone. Hata RAM yake haikuwa 1 GB. It was
Ni hakika ama ilikuwa
Tecno S1. Yeah, it was a Tecno S1. It was so small. And so nenda kwa my timetable is not opening. And I was like, you need this and your phone is too slow. Yeah, my phone was slow. So in attending classes, I think there was a certain lecturer. I think I can mention her, Mrs. Watanga. She was so strict, and there is this one day she asked Frenchers, so where is that this other girl? So now Mrs. Watanga alikuwa anafuatilia
Sign sheet.
Exactly. And so Frenchers calls me, do you know that lecturer attended 3 classes in a week, and it is supposed to be 1.
Yeah, that lecturer. I don't want to.
Okay,
Say niko wapi? Alipe D for dog.
Imagine she also gave me a D. I was bitter.
I was supposed to do, but I was grateful. At least, I was grateful because at least I didn't have a suit. I think that was my main.
Do you know that first cut I was second, and then I get a D? How even
Sad story.
And it's not like that unit was hard for me. For me, that unit was a walkover.
Yeah, but I think that unit was more of what we had learned in high school. No, it was
complex.
No, it was high school.
It was more of high school.
Maybe high school walituambia we will study something new in campus, so we just rubbed it off.
Yeah, I think that
was just a boring class.
No, that's your perspective of the class. Yeah, that's your perspective.
Attitude.
Yeah, your attitude.
Just attitude, of course. Time wasting.
Okay, okay. I think, did you people get help?
Help.
Yeah.
That's when I bought my first phone.
Tell us about it.
Just the day I received the money, that's when I entered onto Jumia. Did some order. Gioni. My phone was called
Gioni. The one we used to tease you at simu yako inaitwa Gioni.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. So with my first help, Kai, I have never held 16,000 in my life. And I have 16,000. I remember I used to go to check every week in that agent. My balance haifiki. And then one day he was like, imekucha. I was like, wow. Withdraw 1,000. I just wanted to confirm I have money. And that money, I remember I used to withdraw 5,000 in a month. I used to go to Rongai once a month. So that once a month I will withdraw 1,000, come keep it somewhere inside my suitcase. So every week I take 1,000. That's my upkeep for the whole week.
For the whole week.
Yeah.
Hey, but I think then I was the most. I didn't have help for the first year, but I was depending on my parents. But I feel maybe my pocket money was a bit little right now as I see it.
Yeah.
But you know, I survived. I don't have more to say.
Okay, for me, my most tormenting time was like social classes in campus are so clear.
Yeah.
They are very clear.
Very.
Like, you don't have to ask someone, are you from a humble background? You will see
You'll
it.
see it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, someone will wear labels, you will wear viatu za so ni mbili, so na so. Yeah.
Tatu mia.
but I feel it's not even more what they wear, but how they even spend the money. Because you'd find there's a certain group of students, comrades, who would go to parties, go for trips. You and your other colleagues from uko kwenye tunataka kusema, you know, you'll stay in the hostel. That is where you're going to spend your weekend. No outings, no nothing. Yeah. But you know what brought you. Yes, now that is what is motivating you to stay in school. But you know, at the end goal is to graduate
and everything.
Yeah, and I feel maybe peer pressure should not be in any way make anyone feel that whoever is spending more or less is lesser. Or
I think it is easy to think that it's lunchtime. Some will go to chafua, some will go to mess.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Okay, you have to pretend. I remember when I was in 1.1, we had to hide. Ukienda mess una hide. People will say, unanua mess.
You are associated with mess.
First time nilienda kula chafua ni Mukimo kwanza. Hadi tulikuwa na Ian.
Yeah.
Sasa mimi nilikuwa ule mtu wa mess 35 bob pale rice.
And rice beans was ni 35 bob rice dengu hapo na nyama na wali kadhaa.
Ile supu ya nini? Na top up.
But I also feel I also struggled to first make the first step in mess because of the same thing.
Yeah.
Because unaogopa watu sijui wataniangalia aje. Ndio watafikiria mimi ni mtoto maskini. But
unatembea tu haraka kama nyenenda chafua.
But usioniona with time you never cared anymore. Unaingia ukiniona usinione, it does not matter.
And I remember one time in Dimo, you used even to leave class in the middle of a lesson because you have to secure lunch, otherwise lunch ya mess ikisha hawezi afford ya chakula and you will go hungry.
Lazima make sure that ni chapati uko.
Lakini hizo chapo zilikuwa fitting na zilikuwa cheap. They were even better than the ones for chafua for 20 bob.
Nashika mbili na combine.
Those chapos was
and they were slapping from both sides. Yeah,
good times.
Okay, so what about academics? Like tumetoka high school, kuna morning prep, lessons, evening. Campus, how was it?
Demo, what?
Campus. Yes, campus ni soft. Nisha iko tu sawa.
Okay.
Classes utafuatwa actually.
But for me,
sasa exam. Hapo kwa exam.
Siku study the whole of my first semester. I didn't study.
What were you doing in school?
I was just all over. Like that excitement. Yeah, I was trying new things.
Sasa na venye mimi first year nilikuwa najituma pale, hakuna kwa backbench, unakaa pale tu ukitemewa mate unafanya.
Boy called Musino. Yeah, you people are really focused. But for me, nilikuwa nakaa focused, but I was not. Yeah.
Sasa mzaa ilikuja kuingia hapo second year, ushadunga hapo mpaka dai kwa nywele. Usanii kidogo.
But I feel pia me second year ndo you feel the pressure from the world. I also shaved my head this side and this other. I also dyed. I relaxed my hair. I feel second year was the time to, you know, to try out new things. What did I not do? You see people having a certain hairstyle, you also do that hairstyle. You know, you're just
that
doing keeping up with the trends.
Unajua first year uko pale ati mama aliniambia nisome nikuwe daktari. Naona tu ukicheza tu utakuwa daktari sasa. Lazima ujitume. Sasa na focus. Ukifika hapo mbele unasikia maisha hiyo vitabu ni uzito. Cut zimekulemea, units zinaanza kuwa zingine za kiajabu. In fact kwanza IPCS units ni 8 from first year hadi 4th year.
But ninga walitupunguzia. There is a certain year they punguzia for us.
One
became 7.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Hapo nini?
I don't remember. I was not a study person.
Okay, me I used to be.
Ilikuwa 4th year hii.
But hiyo unit extra ilikuwa your attachment. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa sure.
Hizo part za attachment yenye tukufanya the exam.
Okay, and I want to know, did your parents support you to the end?
Sasa story nyingine ufai kuuliza. Wajua ukiwa first year wako supportive. Sababu lakini ukiwa third year, actually second year bado wana fupi kidogo. Lakini third year wanaona
once in a while.
Huyu shakuwa mzee amepita, aanze kujitegemea.
I feel it was also the same for me.
So from third year wana cut off. Ulitumwa kwa shule kusoma, hukutumwa uende kusoma tena uitishe pesa. So survive.
Alafu wakoza si hata wewe ni mtu kubwa. And then mzazi akikuona na kitu mpya na unamwomba pesa, wewe kuisha.
I feel my experience is almost close to what Dim was just saying. You know, that first year experience, your parent is there for you. They give you your pocket money. They ensure you have your meals. You are dressed well and everything. Second year, the amount of support declines. The third year, by the 4th year, you are on your own.
Left alone.
You are on your own. But I feel maybe it is different for other people.
Sure.
Yeah, because you
like we know of people who are supported to the last.
Yeah. Until the end.
Until now, they're still receiving support from their parents.
But I feel having such supportive parents is very, very important in life. Because you do not have to hustle, you do not have to struggle.
Yeah.
You know, some of these things are so depressing. You know, you are trying to balance between how studies, how I'm going to hustle, am I going to sleep hungry the following day? You don't know what the future awaits, and you know your family is there also depending on you.
You have to hustle.
For me, I was dropped at second year, and I was like, guy, what is this? But by third year nilikuwa nimepata kaka momentum. So how did you cope? That's the next question with being dropped by your parents. For me, I sat down and thought, am I going to drop because I'm no longer receiving support? And I was like, no, that's not an option. I am a fighter, lioness forever. Sure. And
born to suffer.
No, we are not suffering.
Yeah, so I decided to do a perfume business. I started selling perfume.
I remember
we had to
and fishnets.
Business.
Dimo, what did you do to supplement?
Dimo was not coming to school. He was going to look for work.
For the first 4 weeks of the semester, I had to make sure I go to Mjengo. I had to.
Because some people are also supporting home as much as
unajua hiyo pesa ya Mjengo na kuja nayo. Sasa hiyo inaingia kuchafua pole pole. Sasa nimeshapiga hesabu.
Urudishie mwili asante kwanza.
Mwili asante narudishia kama uliingia. Sasa unataka kupigia mwili asante na bado unataka kustress huko na alafu mlikuwa na ujinga. Nakuja time ya cut stress.
Sure.
So unaona like huwezi lala na bidii unajua uko na cut kesho umejituma umesoma hapa na hiyo. Sasa hii ndio hiyo mashia lakini Mjengo hata sasa bado tunapiga vizuri. Kwa siku 500.
I human being must survive. But that your kazi